Do you struggle with migraine headaches or low energy? Or how about inflammation or some brain fog? So I have had chronic migraines my entire life. But on top of this, I started having some symptoms that I just had no clue what was going on and where they were coming from. It wasn't chronic or life-threatening, but I was just having these symptoms and had no idea what was going on in my body. So I started just doing some deep research and trying to find out what was going on, because I have come to learn that no one is going to come to your rescue but you. You know, you've got to save yourself. Doctors just want to give you prescriptions for each problem and pain or, you know, symptoms that you're having, and they just don't get down to the root of the cause of the problem. I have been to so many doctors, and no one ever gave me a diagnosis as to why I was having these migraines in the first place. They were just giving me prescription drugs, which I'm extremely grateful, because I have the debilitating migraines that I'm in the bed vomiting for hours on end. So it's, you know, they're doing what they're taught. They're just going to give you more and more prescriptions that's going to cause potential 4 and 5 and more side effects to each prescription, and I just refuse to do that. But along with these migraines, I started having insomnia, which made me irritable the next day. I was just having more brain fog, inflammation. My immune system seemed like it was very low. But I started having all these issues, and I just started researching and trying to find out what in the world was going on. And come to find out, you ladies that can relate with me, I was in the beginning of perimenopause. So again, you know, of course it wasn't life-threatening, or it's natural, it's normal, but I knew I had to do something, and I just was trying to find something that I could do with organic, natural health practices and organic supplements and products that would better my health, that would help me. And the very first thing that I did was I changed my diet, which made a huge difference in my life, because I have always been very addicted to sugar. Love sugar. My mom was the kind, bless her heart, that finish your meal and you can have dessert. So that's just been, you know, I had to get that programmed in my mind. I had to get away from that. So, but when I got off the sugar and I got on low carbs, I started keto, and probably 80% of my migraines disappeared. So it had to be coming from what I was putting in my mouth. And most of my headaches would come from sinus and allergy related. So in turn, what I was eating was having an effect on that, and I had no idea. So, and you know, and I started doing things that the natural health practices that we've just gotten away from in life. I started getting out in the early morning sun and getting my vitamin D levels up, which, ladies, you know, vitamin D is actually a hormone, and vitamin D produces estrogen. So we have got to get these vitamin D levels up. There's like 72% of us walking around with very low vitamin D, and we're not even aware of that. So, and you know, we need to do the earth grounding, get your bare feet on the ground. That's an electrical charge. And doing we need to have the natural practices that it's a healthy stress. And when you do the healthy stress for your body, which I mean like the cold plunge, the sauna, fasting, exercise. So when you do all these things and you come out on the other side of this, your immune system is a lot stronger. And that's called hormesis. So we just need to get back to the basics of life, and they're absolutely free, no charge. It's just a few minutes of your time. You need to do this breathing, which I get out in the early morning sun and I do the breath work within 30 minutes of getting up. So we just need to get back to these natural health practices. With the diet, I needed to get my hydration increased, because I wasn't getting enough water in. So, you know, I made sure that I was drinking that gallon of water a day and running to the bathroom all day, but, you know, I knew, and we're walking around 42% of us dehydrated. So we need to get the hydration in. And there's this guy that I have been following now for a little over a year, and I was listening to him one day, and he was saying how we need to upgrade our water. And I thought that was a little comical, but nevertheless, I kept listening to him because everything that he says or promotes is very science-backed. So he has proof of everything that he speaks about and teaches. So I kept listening, and the more I listened, the more he made sense. So he really had my attention when he said that one of these equals to 18 glasses of water. So here I am pumping all this water all day, trotting to the bathroom, trying to make sure that I stay hydrated. And he's saying that one of these equals to 18 glasses of water. So he had my full attention at that point. And I just kept listening, and it was phenomenal. It absolutely made sense. So I'm going to leave you guys a link for more information and details on this. I promise you won't be disappointed. It made a tremendous difference in my life. I used to have that midday slump where I would just get really tired and just felt like I needed that 15-20 minute cat nap between usually about 2 and 4 o'clock. I just felt that I needed to get that little bit of sleep, just a little bit of rest in, just rest my eyes to make it through the rest of the day. So when I started applying this to my life, it's so simple, and you would not believe the difference. I mean, it helps with brain fog. It helps with inflammation, and a lot of us are dehydrated, and it causes migraines. So that too is a big plus. So you guys, yes, I'm going to leave you this link and check it out. It's phenomenal. It's going to give you more details on this and the science behind it. So click on this link, and you guys be your ultimate human. I hope to see you soon. Bye for now.